A constant trouble that intergalactic merchants get in revolves around the word lost. This could be used in a matter of circumstances. They lost their parcel that was for delivery, they lost their ship, etc., etc. The most unfortunate use of the word is to be lost in space. It is well known that if a delivery crew gets lost in space, nobody searches for them, unless there is a distress beacon.
Ain't this a sight? This planet is beautiful. The red sand, the multitude of rocks that vary in both small and medium sizes, the constantly dusk landscape that makes it hard to tell what the time is. I love how this planet has a great tidal lock so the sun never sets. Reminds me of pictures of Earth's moon. Even though it means that I have to pull down a blind every time I may want to sleep, but that's fine. I can live with that, for now. This planet though, it's a marvel. I can't believe that no one—
Oi, Colin, stop talking to yourself and get back to base.
How did—
You left your comm on.
Oh, sorry.
No need. We have to make sure everyone's comms are on at all times, in case of an emergency.
Nice narration, though.
Oh, thanks, Jane. You know, you could have interrupted me earlier.
Nah, listening to you describe this godforsaken planet is more amusing than listening to myself whistle.
Wait, why didn't I hear you whistling if you heard me monologuing?
Well, for starters, my comm is on my suit, which I am currently not in. Also, I can hear you through the computer's receiver, same as Jane. I currently have to press a button whenever I want to talk. Hey, button.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Get the long-range communications device yet?
Can't bloody find the thing. Too much wreckage. Kind of ironic how such a small delivery ship leaves behind such a large mess.
Tell me about it. Now get back here quickly. It's almost time for bed.
Do you really think it's necessary for you to—
100% it is. Yes, a man needs his rest.
Shall I stay up then?
Not at all. Bed. Now.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mum.
As your commanding officer, I demand you to sleep this instant.
Fine, I'll sleep.
I knew we'd regret giving you that position.
This episode is proudly brought to you by...
Are you a low-life liberal? A collector of useless junk? I mean prime ministerial merchandise? Do you love the creepy smile of Tony Avent? Then don't we have the item for you? For a limited time only, you can get yourself a 5 by 10 centimeter bust of Tony Avent. You can put it on your front doorstep. You can put it in your microwave. You can even use it as a doorstop. Get one today at all selected McDonald's Happy Meals.
Morning, Chief.
Ha! I like that. Sleep well?
Out of reason, yes I did.
I slept admirably, by the way.
Of course you did. Hey, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh yeah?
Whose fault do you think it was?
Fault? For what? The crash?
Yeah, I know it wasn't mine, and I'm not being modest here or anything.
Was it my fault? No. It couldn't have been. As much as I hated the job, it definitely was not me.
You didn't hate your job. Security officer and janitor, you loved it.
That's true. I do love scrubbing those toilets.
I know. Either way, where's your proof?
Let me see. Well, if I'm not wrong, I was doing what I always did. Clean. I was cleaning the already clean private toilets that the captain had.
Lance had private toilets?
He had private everything. Even a private collection of... Probably shouldn't say. What were you doing?
I was reading.
What? Some kind of women's weekly magazine?
Well, kinda.
You always seem to disappoint me, Jane.
Why? Just because I read Women's Weekly?
Yeah, it is very stereotypical of you.
What do you know? You're a janitor.
Janitor turned commander.
Doesn't defeat my point. I'm surprised you weren't reading my magazines.
Well, actually, I kinda was, every now and then. Mainly when you're off feeding your plants or reading about them.
I knew it! I don't really mind, though. When should we wake Colin up?
In a bit. kid didn't get home till late, so yeah. We'll give him some shut-eye and shut-mouth too.
Yeah, good call. I'm gonna see if I can get any more plant food and medical packages from the ship's storage. I'll be back in a few hours.
Okay, keep your comms on.
Hey Mark, everything clean?
Spick and span, Colin. Damn, I'm impressed with my work.
You sure do love to boast.
And you surely love to read about the planets you already own, whilst relaxing on a lounge instead of doing work.
I deserve some free time. Getting the supplies was harder work than I expected.
How about you, Colin? Successful?
The only sense of the word is a really good turkey sandwich.
That's too bad. Anyone mind if I continue my podcast? I like to listen to something, aside from you two, whilst eating my lunch.
Go for it. I'm enjoying it so far.
Let us now return to the thrilling adventure of some randoms versus Giant Nyancat. Our heroes have travelled across town to the lair of York. This is where they plan to retrieve the Giant Nyancat's greatest weakness.
Welcome, comrades, to New York!
Really?
Clever, huh?
No,
Really?
not really.
Aww.
Let's get straight to business. We after some music.
What kind of music?
The only music you have, of course.
We believe it is known as, how do I put this overly? The Rickroll.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Awesome. When can we get the music?
What's the magic word?
Abracadabra?
Nearly there.
Alakazam?
Awesome! The music is this.
Ha ha ha! Looks like my 3 blind mice and 1 soon-to-be-dead rat!
Stay tuned for the thrilling final part of this undefinably epic trilogy.
Wow, wasn't that a twist? I'm legitimately surprised.
Saw it coming. Off again, are you, Colin?
Indeed I am. Still reading, I see.
No need to make pointless conversation. Just go find that bloody device so I can get home.
Glad to hear how grateful you are.
Oi! I can hear you too. Stop fighting.
Yes,
Chief.
I'll hopefully be back before tea time.
Isn't it odd how we've become to look like this normal family that do normal things, instead of being a biologically unrelated delivery crew?
What is life? As I, a simple cleaning man, has become a leader of this impromptu group of friends. What makes a human a human? Hold on a second. Were you talking to me, hon?
I guess so.
Damn! Sure is taking its time. What the hell is this thing? Ah!
Are you alright, Colin?
Yeah, just a spark. And a really hot one at that.
Good to know. You know, I cleaned up a spark once. Cleaned up a lot of things. Cleaned up balsamic vinegar, blood, and balsamic vinegar. The ashes of my father.
Mark, I better get back to work.
Hello there, Colin. It's good to see you.
Hi, I'm Julian Meyers, I'm the creator of the show. It is also written and directed by myself. This show is produced by Tia Teller and myself. Annie played Jane, Pablo Richardson played Mark, and Ryan Avent played Colin. Louis Zoete Grundy was the voice of our sponsor, and I was the announcer for the miniseries. In Nyancat Attacks, Anna played Evil Girl on Giant Nyancat, Pablo played Pablo, Ryan played Ryan, and I played Julian, introducing Christopher York as York. Follow us on Twitter at Are We Live Radio. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Are We Live Podcast. and facebook.com/telecreations. You can email us at rewlivepodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.